Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Belarzik, and today I'm happy to be here with Carmela Gear. Carmela, nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too, Sarah.
Carmela is from the Edward King House Senior Center, and can you tell me what you do here?
I am the executive director here at the Senior Center. It all flows from my office. All of our programs, all of our events, and all of our connection to the community stems from my office. I have a staff of about 5 folks, and we're a very integral and busy part of our community.
Great. Tell me a little bit about your nonprofit, what the community center does, and what are some of the major things going on for the people involved.
Sure. The mission of the program, as we are a not-for-profit, as you mentioned, is to help to ensure that the residents of the city of Newport and of Newport County have the opportunity to age well within their community. So we provide resources and services that stem from basic needs, keeping the lights on in your home, keeping your home heated, making sure that there's food in the cupboard, that sort of thing, to enrichment programs in fitness, in academic life, social opportunities for social engagement. We are very, very lucky in this particular community that our not-for-profit organization lives within this beautiful building that is owned by the city of Newport. So a little bit of the pre-Gilded Age gets to live out another lifetime with us here, as we use just about every square inch of this building with regards to our services and programs.
Nice, that's great. So your services and programs, do they all take place within the walls of this building?
No, it used to be, when I first started here 10 years ago, it all happened here. If you weren't able to get here, you weren't able to get any of the services that we were looking for. But we have since grown, especially with COVID, to being able to offer digital offerings in enrichment programming, believe it or not, digital offerings in social programming, being able to deliver service in a contactless fashion. So all of those things that we learned during COVID, we held on to.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, we're excited that you're interested in having a Japanese student volunteer. Maybe you can tell us first, how big is your staff here and how many volunteers do you have on a regular basis?
One of the things that the students will learn if they have the opportunity to join us here at the Edward King House is that we can't do anything without our volunteers. So I actually have a cadre of over 600 volunteers that help us to do everything from emergency response to manning our front desk here at the center. We only have a staff of 5, and parts of that staff actually help me to manage the building, and other parts of the staff help me to manage the offerings and the resources and services that we have here. So that's a very, very small staff that is offering help and assistance to more than 10,000 seniors island-wide. There's close to 5,000 seniors in the city of Newport alone. So we're a busy program, and we need every hand we can get to help us to deliver those programs.
That's great. So if you had to describe the types of activities, volunteer activities that a Japanese student would participate in, what would that look like for them?
So we were really excited to get to know you, Sarah, and to get to know the ALEX program a little more intimately from a cultural perspective. So one of the blessings to running a senior center is that although we were very, very in tune to the seniors' physical health, and we are in tune to making sure that they are living the best possible life that they can in what we call the third chapter, or the last part of their lives. The social engagement and the cultural engagement, or the cultural share, is very, very important to us here. So we do believe that the last thing we ever want a volunteer to do is to shovel sand. We don't want to give them the grunt work. We're looking to not only learn from our volunteers, but to have our volunteers learn from us as well. So the idea of having students here from Japan gives us an opportunity to share what we know of our American culture and give them an opportunity to share what they know of their own home culture. So that exchange is very, very important to us from a social and cognitive engagement perspective.
Great. So what might that look like? What do you think?
So it might look like a Japanese student who's willing to teach the Japanese alphabet and being able to teach seniors how to write the Japanese alphabet and talk about how the Japanese alphabet works and how reading in Japanese is different than what we're accustomed to in reading English here, and then vice versa, to have our own seniors be able to exchange with them and teaching them the idiosyncrasies of handwriting in English, and the lost art of cursive writing that even our own students in the United States don't get to have as much practice in as they used to. So things like that. We have a senior here who is a baseball statistician and belongs to an association of other baseball statisticians. Would love to have an exchange on baseball in Japan versus baseball in the United States.
Yeah.
So those are the kinds of things that we were looking for, that they were more creatively based, a chance for the student to share who they are with us, and in return we would do the same thing. So we really aren't looking for the students to answer the phone, stuff envelopes. That's not the type of experience that we're hoping for.
Great. Well, it sounds very meaningful. So we're excited to start building this program too.
That sounds terrific. Yeah. We can't wait.
Now, if you were to say, kind of the days of the week or times during the day that these partnerships would take place during, what would you say? Would Monday through Friday?
So the center itself is open Monday through Friday, and we're open throughout the day. So we are indeed, it's a summertime session from what you have shared so far. So one of the blessings to the summertime is that we're not as stringently scheduled as we are during the regular program year. So with that, we have a little more flexibility, but we are looking at daytime, weekday. But with that, we'd love to add a layer of an evening social time with the students as well, where they get to meet so many more of our folks here in a more social environment.
So Carm, what encouraging words might you offer to a Japanese student who's interested in volunteering here?
Oh, do it. Get on the plane, come on over. So I don't think I ever shared this story with you, but my youngest son has the travel bug, and he was granted a scholarship to go to Italy for a week's time, and it changed him in ways that we as parents could not have done for him. He came back a whole new kid. He was a great kid when he left, still is a great kid, but he changed in a really great and maturing way when he returned from that trip. And so I say to all of you, come on over. Newport has a lot to share. We're looking forward to meeting you. Come and play in our playground for a little while. Hopefully we'll make some memories.
Great. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Carmela, for your time today. We're excited to have you hosting one of our Japanese volunteers.
Fantastic. Hope to see them this summer.